What's up, everybody? Everyday Gunpla here. Allergy season is kicking my ass because my voice is yet again gone. I feel like it's like every 2 weeks now. My voice is just gone. There's just nothing there. But the show must go on, and we're going to get through this. But first, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Gunpla content. First off, what would it be like to take a $25 master grade and give it like a $200 paint job? That's basically what we're doing today. We're taking this $25 Hygogg MSM30 from AliExpress. We're going to put some spastics on it, some Alcard lacquer, and then we're going to finish it off with some nice glossy clear coat. And we're also adding these special pins today. They're like metal rivets. I got them off AliExpress as well. It's my first time using these. So we're going to see how good this makes this build. And we're going to take this kit from looking trashy and cheap to something that's showroom quality and has shelf presence, guys. So without further ado, let's get into this. First off, we're going to start by cutting off runners, and I'm going to be painting on runners. You guys know me at this point. There's no arguing with me in the comments. If it's an underframe, not underframe, if it's a frame piece, I'm going to just paint it on the runner because I really don't care about it. Listen, if I'm building and painting a kit under 50 bucks, then yeah, I don't really care about that type of stuff, man. You guys can care about that stuff. You guys can take these kits and you give them I'm going to build them, display them, tear them down and paint them. I don't do that. That's not me. That's never been me. That's never going to be me. So for all you people who like to come to my comment section saying, oh, don't paint on runners, I don't care, guys. I don't care. But here we go. First, we are hitting the backpack pieces and the what are those damn things called? The thruster pieces for inside the water, the turbines. We're gonna hit those with the primer paint. Again, I am sorry for my voice. I will be drinking water throughout this. So please, if you hear some gulping and slurping, it's not what you think it is, guys. I promise you, I'm extremely straight. But here we are now, moving on to the blue, which is the outer armor. So this kit actually has 10 runners. Small review, 10 runners. It comes with stickers and water slides, as well as some... what is that? The luminescent tent, which is actually pretty cool for the price. Usually it's one or the other. When you have one of these cheap kits, usually you either get water slides, really shitty water slides, or you get some really shitty stickers. I'm actually happy to say that this Hygogg, the stickers and the water slides are very, very good. Now there's not a lot, but what is here is definitely worth the price. And when I say that, I thought this kit was going to be absolute dog shit. And this is me using spastics now. Shout out to spastics. I really would love to get a sponsorship from these guys at some point one day because their paint is my favorite paint. It's already pre-mixed. It comes in like hundreds of colors. It has the best gunmetal I've ever used. I've used, I think, like 15 different not 15, about 5 or 6 different gunmetals. And Spastics has the best gunmetal grays. They got this one right here I'm using is a light gunmetal. They have dark gunmetal. They have regular gunmetal. They have chrome gunmetal. All their gunmetal is top tier quality paint. Right now I'm hitting it. Well, you guys missed it first off. I hit the backpack with the blood orange, and now I'm going over the blood orange with the candy red. And I wanted to do this entire kit in candy paint, and I gotta say, this was probably my best paint job as far as using candy went. And excuse me, I didn't use blood orange yet. I am going to use, excuse me, I'm using blood orange right now, but I'm going to be using candy red later on. And right now, I forgot to show it. I'm using a sky blue chrome by Spastics right here. Now, if you guys have never used chromes with colors, it's going to spray on, unless it's like a red or a green, it's going to spray on clear chrome until you activate the secondary color with thinner, or excuse me, clear coat or top coat. So basically what I'm saying is that if you just used this sky blue chrome right here that you see, wait for it to dry, and then later on you go and you hit it with your clear coat, it will then turn blue, like a very light blue, which is beautiful. It's actually beautiful. And right now, here is the candy red. And the chrome, I use chrome for all of my base coats with candy, because little lesson for you guys, if you're spraying and it's like your first time spraying and you use candy paint on just a regular matte or a regular color that's not chrome, you can still get the bright candy color, but you won't get the full effect of the candy paint. Now, this is from a longtime veteran of painting full-size cars. I've talked to you guys about this before. You have to understand that painting full-size cars, there's different ways the chemicals react. It's the same thing with painting on plastic and Gunpla. The base you use, whatever your top coat is going to be greatly affected by whatever your base is. So just keep that in mind, guys. If you want the full effect of candy paint, use chrome. It's the brightest paint, and it will make your candy pop. Like right now, I'm using candy blue on top of my sky blue chrome. And while I was doing this, I got a really good idea. I've seen people do it before. What I'm thinking of is using chrome, like one of the sky blue chromes or just regular chrome or something. And I'm going to do a shaded edged mobile suit paint job. And what I mean by that is I'm going to spray, as you guys saw a little bit ago, when I was spraying over the sky blue chrome, I spray the edges first. And that's just basic painting 101. You spray the edges, then you go over it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray those edges lightly and leave the chrome as is. And it's just going to, I think, give it a really cool shaded look. And I'm really anxious to do that. So that's going to be a future build, guys. So stay tuned for that. As right now, as I sprayed through the candy blue and I put on the candy red, which looks phenomenal. I'm now spraying my clear coat over it. And I gotta say, beautiful, beautiful paint. Look at the clear coat. The candy paint was already bright, but when you put that gloss, and I'm using gloss, when you put that gloss clear on top of candy paint, it really just sends your paint job to like the next level of like, man, this is awe-inspiring. And you gotta remember, guys, $25 kit. This is a $25 kit. You might be able to get it cheaper on AliExpress, deal days, but I caught it at $25. I've seen people get this thing for like 19 bucks. And just look at that. That is the finished product. And now we're moving on to the metal rivets. And these are metal rivets. These are metal. And I had some problems with these. Sorry about that. I glued them onto the inserts on the Hygogg. And I have to say, I thought it was going to look amazing. These metal rivets really took this kit to the next level. And I impressed myself. And that's hard to do when you're doing stuff like this. It's hard to impress yourself. You know, you build stuff, guys. You guys know what I'm talking about. You build stuff, you paint stuff, and you're like, nah, all right, I did all right. But looking at this kit after I added these metal accessories, I'm hooked. I'm going to be using these in the future. And I can't wait to see what more projects I do with these things. I bought these as like a test run. And yes, you can 3D print and paint with chrome or metal, but I like the actual metal. It makes, it increases the weight of the kit slightly, not a lot, like you're not gonna get a pound of weight or anything like that, but like it gives your kit depth, if that makes sense. And it just really, I mean, look at this Hygogg's body. Had I not put those in and I just put the stickers on and I used the panel liner, which I didn't use panel liner on this, it would have just been a regular old $25 kit that I built. But putting these metal pieces on this thing, and it has a ton of slots for them, putting up these metal pieces on this, like, it really just like inspired me to just get back into customizing again, because I got really hung up on the reviews. Now don't get me wrong, guys, I love doing reviews for you guys. I love that you guys buy and don't buy kits based off of my feedback, and I love that you guys do buy kits based off of my negative feedback so that you can see for yourselves if you like the kit or not. And that really makes me happy. That makes me extremely happy. And it makes me feel good, because that's what community is about. It's about helping your friends, you know? And yes, I do get into some debates with you guys in the comments, but I want you guys to know that it's not personal. You know, I come from a place of love and I'm very passionate about this hobby. So when you guys see me going back and forth with some of you guys, with some of the guys in the comments, you know, yes, there are some guys who are douchey, and I'm not afraid to say that. But when I'm having just a friendly back and forth with someone and I'm seeing their point of view and they're seeing my point of view, that's what community is about. It's about feeding off of your people. It's about feeding off of the people who are doing the same thing you're doing, and you're seeing their perspective. And like, I love that about you guys. I love that about this community. You guys are some of the best people I've ever seen in a hobby. And yes, there's going to be bad eggs in every hobby. That's just the nature of the beast. But you guys have grown and helped me grow this community now for over a year. And I can't be grateful. I can't be even more grateful than that. You know, like, I'm so happy you guys are sticking it out with me. I'm happy for the people who are joining, brand new people. And it's pretty dope, man. But anyways, back into this. So I got through all of the rivets and it was time to assemble now. And this kit's actually really easy to put together. It's probably just as fast as the Gog. And these amphibious kits, I believe they're just made to be built easily. So if you're gonna go out and get this kit, again, I'm sorry for my voice, guys. If you're gonna go out and get this kit, pick it up. I mean, it's one of the cheapest master grades you can get, and I think that's a good thing. I think that's really good for everyone, especially now with the type of climate and the economy and how everyone's struggling around the world to even like continue to, you know, be in this hobby, because you got the people who are just elitists and they're jacking prices up and shipping sucks and tariffs suck. So it's nice to be able to grab something and be like, yeah, I'm about to paint this shit out of this. And that's what I did. And yes, this looks very camphor-esque, but you know, this did come from War in the Pocket. The Hygogg was featured in War in the Pocket. You know, that's where the camphor is. And I think this fits. I believe this color fits the Hygogg. You know, the original color is dope. Don't get it fucked up. But I think they should have went with a darker blue, because it was very much amazing underwater. So it's like, you want dark colors so you can't really see that. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, you know? So here we are, about to assemble, and the kits just come together. The colors have come together, and the build was quick. It took me about maybe 2 hours to build this thing. I mean, because I was trying to be cautious because I didn't want to scratch up the paint. When you paint kits and you're assembling them, it's a little bit different than just snap building, because you kind of gotta watch out for what you're doing, because every little scratch will be on the kit. So no kit is perfect. You know, no kit is perfect. No build is perfect. You can say, yes, this was a perfect build. This was great. But at the end of the day, there's going to be some imperfections, you know, and that's okay, because we're human. We're not robots. We don't sit in labs all day in factories and just build shit. This is for the fun. This is for the culture. You know what I mean? But as you guys can see, this thing looks amazing. Like I said, these water slides. These are all water slides and a couple of stickers. But this all came with this $25 kit. And I was like, holy crap, man. This is awesome. Everything snapped together perfectly. I put everything on perfectly. And I was just sitting there like, oh my God, this thing is so sick. Now, who should pick this kit up? I think if you guys are going to pick this kit up, you should pick it up immediately. How much fun did I have with this thing? I mean, look at this thing. I had a blast, man. Like, this is what happens when you take a cheap kit and you put quality paint on it and you just go all out. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I could have went harder. I could have did some more color separation. I could have put a little bit more details into the frame, but I just wanted to put this out here and get it done because I was so excited about this. I used gunmetal gray, light gunmetal. I used the anvil gray for base. I used the chrome, sky blue chrome for the base for the blue. I used blood orange red chrome for the base of the backpack and the red parts. And then we used some candy orange. Then we used some candy blue. And man, look at this beautiful thing. Just look at it. With those rivets, those metal rivets set this kit off. Highly recommend getting these off of AliExpress if you guys can. Amazing addition to any Gunpla kit, I think. If you guys are customizing a kit and you don't want to paint metal and you want something that's metal already and it feels metal and it looks metal, you know what I mean? Like, grab these little metal, man. These little metal bits. These things are 100% a staple of my Gunpla builds going forward. So, with that said, guys, please, in the comments, let's talk about this damn thing. This Hygogg is awesome. Super cool, super detailed. Again, for all the customizers out there, guys, pick this one up. If you guys haven't already picked it up and painted it, I had a blast with this one. And don't forget, guys, we're on our way to 1,000 subs. So subscribe, share the videos, comment on the videos. Because once we get to 1,000 subs, again, I will be giving away a master grade from my collection to you guys because I care about my community. So with that said, guys, tell me what you think. Leave a comment, like, also subscribe again. This is the Everyday Gunpla. I'm going to put out some reviews this week and we're going to start on the next project. I'll see you guys in the next video, guys. Peace.